G'day, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got to get into something I'm so damn excited, and it is my new board. Alright, without any further ado, as everyone says, this is my new BajaBoard S2 Atrax VESC based. It is a full VESC based board. It is one of 3 VESC based boards from BajaBoard now. The first one was a prototype board out there. It's done about 6,000 kilometers at the moment. They've proved this thing well and truly before they wanted to release it to anybody. And it's hanging out with a mate of mine, Jordan, who works part-time for BajaBoard and is an engineer. So, g'day Jordan, how you going? He's had about 6,000 Ks on his with 0 problems at the moment. And it's absolutely firing on all cylinders. This board is very different. Just to go through some of the specs, because I'm not going to be riding today, I'm just going to tell you about this board. It has a 16S7P battery, P42A cells, about 1700 watt hours, I'm told. That's mental, right? The motors on the back are 6385s, through a gearbox, no belts on this one, all through a gearbox. So it is a traditional S2 Atrax setup, but with the different running gear and so forth in the guts for the electronics. Obviously, headlight, tail light still on there. The 2 models that have been built by the factory, I've got my version which has got the spin tend remote. It's got the spin tend remote. It is the UE1 VX2 remote from Spintend. It's very much standard Hobbywing style configuration, scroll wheel. It has got ability to put a horn on this as well. Headlight and everything works from the remote. Everything's set up simply. Bit of rattly. I don't really like that too much, so I have ordered a second one of these just in case, because knowing me, I'll probably crash and break a remote like I did when I did all the trials ages ago. So hopefully that comes. I've also ordered some protectors for this, so Spintend, you can actually buy rubber protectors and boots for this. So I've got those on the way. I'm running the black dampeners in the front and red dampeners in the rear. I'll probably take the front dampeners off completely, because previously when I rode this, or rode the S2 Atrax when I did all the trials, I didn't have dampeners in the front, and I loved the feel of it, and it made the turning capability really easy. To let you know, this was never intended. This was supposed to be a flat deck without the battery box on top. We had some problems with getting batteries into the country, and the guys at BajaBoard had to do some migration between what battery cells they were using, so we ended up with a box. Not disappointed, don't really care too much, it's not going to get in my way. Does look a bit boxy and a little bit different. I would have loved a flat deck, a clean deck, and my biggest concern was when they cut out this, I lost my new logo. So I just made a new logo for my YouTube channel, and unfortunately that was going to be right smack bang in this, but I might try and trim that out and stick that on later, so it looks a little bit like me, a little bit cool. It has got the YouTube logo up here, eCruise down here, BajaBoard down the bottom, and eSkate Oz, which is the Facebook page which I look after with a couple of other good people who in my skate community. Anyway, one of the cool things about this, and one of the things that I'm liking right now, is this is the charger. So I'm not a big bloke, 5'7". That's the size of the charger. So that's my hand. That's the size of the charger. So just to give you an idea, up here behind me, that's just the end. That's the end of my charger for my Tramper lipos. Absolutely massive. That's huge, right? Let me just get this. Let me do this. And I'll drop the lead there. That is the battery charger for my Lycon TRX 2.0 versus the new charger for the S2 Atrax from BajaBoard. The luxury for this is, it's got an inbuilt fan, it's got a fuse, it's got all the protection. This can go in my bag, so if I'm doing a big run somewhere, and I don't know how far I'm going to get on this. They're sort of estimating 60 to 90 Ks thereabouts. I'm just under 100 kilos. I'm a heavy stock guy, so let's see about that. I'll take this with me, but I really don't think I'm going to need it. But what a luxury to have such a small charger with such a big board with such a big battery. To give you some specs, this is a 5 amp charger. So this one here from Lycon, 2.5, which is great for a small board like that. 5 amp charger, and it's pretty much smaller than my Lycon one. I can't believe how good that is. Damn, making me happy, that's for sure. Anyway, as you'll see with this, the blue color here, I stripped all the paint off this when they were building, so I took the parts off the guys at BajaBoard. Alessandro was nice enough to let me do this, and I took them away, had them all stripped down. I did cleaned all the paint off and the powder coating myself, sanded all the extra bits off, and then cleaned them up and sent them for Anodizing blue, for obviously blue for my channel. All the highlights in this, blue springs. The washers are all orange gold. They look fantastic, I love them. This has also got the brand new, from BajaBoard, the brand new nudge bar, bull bar handle. And it comes with a couple extra skid plates, so I'll put some photos up here so you can see that close up while I'm talking. I'm really happy about this. Being a shorter guy, it allows me to grab hold of the board and move it quickly without grabbing hold of headlights or the front swing arms and trucks or some of the tie rods. So it makes me really happy because I can move it quickly without any stress at all. Anyway, just a highlight for this, I am so excited. I will crack this open and you'll see the inside of this another day. I'm just waiting for the weather to clear so I can get out and give this a run and actually see how good this board is. I am so damn excited for this. You've got no idea, and I'm really looking forward to riding this board. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be quiet. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, and do all the stuff. Follow, ring the bell so you don't miss the videos coming up of this board actually out on the track and me giving my breakdown of how awesome that is compared to the traditional S2 Atrax, which I've already ridden. I've obviously, you guys know, I put 600-700 kilometers on the demo board when I had it. Loved that, had it for a few months and rode the absolute hell out of it, and I can't spruik enough how awesome that board was. So I'm expecting this one being VESC based, because you know, with my Tramper, I love a VESC based board, obviously with my Flux as well, my DIY Flux. So VESC all the way for me, I do love it. No problem with the other BajaBoard stuff, but really excited to know this was coming and got in at the entry. And because I ordered this, I was first cub off the rank with my mate Tom, Skateboard T. Skateboard T has the other one of these, so they built this in a pair, this one and another one, first production boards off the line, and so damn excited to have these. Let's see how they ride. All right, anyway, I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna shut up and get out of here. Keep smiling, stay upright, keep smiling. Craig Taylor, GPT out.